Yagami, that did come out on top. So I know he'll be expecting that result. They've played a lot, especially, you know, over the years, because Rest was here for quite a long time. But it's going to be the REINA. We've seen Yagami dabble in Kunimitsu for particular matchups, but it seems he's very confident here. He's done REINA into Rest's HWOARANG many times. We're going to see it again here.
Yes, their story, their tale is, you know, many years old, and they've played, you know, 5,000 matches at this point. And historically, as we mentioned at Soup as well, Yagami has gotten the better of Rest overall, but that could shift at any time. Rest, one of the world's best, again, EWC qualifier this year, and really hitting his stride, in my opinion, these days. I'll be interested to see what Rest prepared for Yagami today.
He's had a lot of time to process it, right? And knowing, you know, you're going into Sunday, knowing you're playing Yagami as your first game, you have dedicated preparation time and you can get into that headspace to be ready to go. But Yagami's done the same thing, right?
Indeed. And he's looking very confident at the moment, but as I say that, Rest catches him with that kick into the range. Nobody's home, I'm pretty sure. Big scoops him up with that down forward 2 and should be, you know, I'm not going to say anything.
He does have the heat to keep it. There you go. The heat sort of bailed him out of the sideball. Yeah, if he didn't have that resource, he might not have been able to close it out.
We hold too much curse power sometimes.
Yeah, I know. You got to really hold your tongue. Testing that wave dash. Out comes the hell sweep, and wow, big counter hit timing check with the electric. Got him right as Rest tried to get involved.
Keeping him at the wall. This should spell danger here for Rest. Realigns that combo using that heat. Keep it going.
Wow.
Wall to wall.
Gets the double. It's going to be one more hit. Yagami with a lot of life to play with, the while standing 4 is going to get it over the line. He's looking very confident right now in this start.
The crowd setting their energy through. They're loving it. Approaching with that hell sweep. Catches him with that counter hit homing. Keeping him near the wall. Rest just not able to keep his head above water at the moment. Yagami is holding it down.
He's only really need to do one hell sweep to get Rest ducking into the mids. It's going to be one more guess if, however, Rest can get a bit of life back here. He's sort of away from a kill situation because he's recovered life. He's back in it though. And Yagami uses the generic down 4 to keep it quick and clean to take that first game over Rest.
Looking very refined, very ready. So we'll see what Rest has in store for Yagami. You know, he does have other characters in his stable. You know, he does have Raven. So that could come out, but right now I think he's just probably gonna take a few moments, chill, and you know see what happened. Think about what happened. Going straight for the rematch here, or at Urban Square.
We saw that Raven yesterday as well from Rest, and it was looking warmed up. It's definitely improved as you know he has leveled up in general. You mentioned he's really hit his stride. He's had a good run of form lately, looking to continue it here, but we'll see later on if he needs the Raven to do it.
Anytime Rest tries to approach, Yagami is ready with those quick buttons to stop him in his tracks. And again, just getting him to that wall, getting a whole lot of damage, putting him in a tough position.
All damage there. Heat pressure is on Rest, now opting for the Power Crush, trying to find a new method. Yagami eats the full down back 4 string, and Rest is going to fake the Flamingo to hit that low poke. All right, Rest now on the board in game 2. Is this the start? You know, the result of an adjustment.
This could be the fuse he needed to get this spark going. Oh, tried to parry, but airborne. Rest using those plus frames, but huge block there from Yagami. Will get a whole lot of damage. Most likely keep this momentum going. Will he use his heat? Yes, he will. Getting close to that wall as well.
It's there again. Yagami burns the heat dash. Thought Rest might retaliate or try and move out of the wall. But Rest was patient.
Oh, good break. Stomps on him. Okay, Rest. Again, it's looking like very dominant rounds for Yagami the last 2, but Rest is able to just close it out and get his name on the board.
Check there. Oh, grab
two.
Broken's going to switch the sides a bit. Ooh, Rest really tried to launch the first hit of the Power Crush. Maybe it really looked like it was a frame off getting that, but him showing that he's ready to launch that first hit must strike a little bit of fear in Yagami for using that move.
Pushing back with that electric for an opportunity. Gets the heat engager. Alright, War God keep coming out just in case Rest wants to move or step. And you can't test Yagami with those.
Yeah, you ripped the flappy kick. We don't see it too often. That's going to be punished in the back, but huge commitment. The wall bailed Yagami out a little bit. Rest. Clutch grab break for Yagami. It's a similar life situation. Yagami tries to send him airborne, but Rest gets the punish and quickly closes it. A quick 3-round straight response here in game 2 for Rest.
And a sneaky low there to close it out. Let's see what Yagami has in store now for Rest. Going straight for the rematch, Midnight Siege. You know, we saw Rest just be a lot more, especially once that first round was in his possession. He's like, wait a minute, Rest, bro. He's just started going in, and he was much more willing to go for those risks. Some of those didn't pay off. You know, Yagami was ready. He is a master at punishment. He will make you pay as much as possible. But Rest was still willing to go at it, and those little bits and pieces really made it work.
Low parry called out. We've seen Rest go to that low a couple times. Yagami now finally penalizing him for it. Side switches up, but Yagami and Rest both making a bit of a mistake on their guaranteed follow-ups.
But they're still keeping it moving. Or Yagami trying to home him up.
Well, he tried to retaliate, didn't? Maybe not thinking he was going to rip the armor string. Yagami was smart to attack there.
Oh, heat dash coming in. Flip over with the wall guard kick. Trying to keep him locked down near this corner. Only a chunky hit is all he needs.
Time low if you're Rest. 10 seconds left to get back into the game, but Yagami is going to make quick work of it. All right. Now he is looking like he's adapting. He didn't take much time to think about it, by the way. He sort of just clicked straight back into the match, and he looked calm on the camera.
Yes.
Sort of nodding to himself. I think maybe it's just comfort setting in over time.
That marination. But again, same for Rest. He can start bringing this one back at any moment. Yagami looking like he's in the driver's seat and not looking to give it up.
On retaliation, Rest has been getting hit a lot by that down forward 1-2 heat dash. He got counter hit last round. This time maybe tried to move, but it is he's kryptonite at the moment. Yagami with a big low parry to start us off in this round 3.
To be able to get a huge advantage here. Rest needs to wake up and figure out how he wants to approach this. Yagami already started with that running forward, was trying to get those plus range from Rest. But again, catching him, so much heat damage. Look at that wide health chip.
So there's a ton. I don't think he's going to get any time to work with it. As I say that though, important duck for Rest under the grab attempt. Jabbing Yagami, bringing out all the strings now to try and get it across the line. Rest still has a chance to bring it back. Burns the sliver of heat he had left. Went big with the launcher. Yagami just missed out.
Yagami just trying to pepper these hits in. Just wants to close it out, but Rest being able to recover a bunch of that health. Again, checking with that first hit of the power crush.
Could have maybe confirmed there. Yagami gets the parry. It's going to be one more hit. There wasn't much time at all, allowing Yagami to just use that homing move to close it out. All right. Just rapid retaliation from both players here. Quick adaptation, back and forth. But this is an important decision for Rest right now. He's on his last game life. He's gone with the rematch with the random stage. Raven staying on the bench. It's going to fly.
All the way. Alright. I want to see what Rest does in those situations where Yagami just starts, as I said, peppering him with pokes and just waiting for him to overcommit. But X, okay, gets a huge launch at the start of the round. Had this carry him through.
Might have been the first block on one of Yagami's hostages. He has been going to it a bit more, especially as of late. Down 3-4, tucked and launched by Yagami. Maintains good ball position here. Rest just works his way out, but before that, you know, Yagami making a good decision to use down forward 1. It tracks that direction. That's where Rest had to go to get out of the wall.
Rest trying to close that gap. Yagami went for a reversal.
Trade as well for Yagami. It's going to be big damage back in the corner for Rest. Rayjard.
Very nice. Alright, good awareness, good combo. I'm going to delete all of that white health with a little bit of rest. A little bit of life rest, left for Rest. See what he does with it.
Time ticking down. Important step to the right, but the wall gave Rest a chance, but Yagami just immediately used the down jab. Got it over the line.
And that's that Tekken instinct. In any unfamiliar situation, just low jab, old faithful. Gets the job done 50% of the time, every time.
That's it. Low parry again on that low. It's coming out a lot from Rest at the start, but Yagami is a bit switched onto it now. Just wave dash timing, check just waits and gets him to burn his heat. Wow! Crazy tracking. Rest got to his back with the flamingo step, but weird hitbox interaction. Yagami has come out the victor of that. He's going to keep it simple with a heat dash, and that interaction might prove to be an absolute game changer. Yagami now is 1 round away from taking it over Rest. Controversial moment here.
See you guys on Twitter.
Yeah, someone's going to be complaining, I can guarantee it.
Right, stumps him down. Rest looking like he's in a little bit of trouble right next to the fish tank. 1-1-2 there from Yagami, just walking him down. No fear from this man. War God kick coming in. Tried to go for the power crush to close it out. But Yagami, 1 more or 2 more hits is all he needs. But big counter hit there from Rest. Caught him being a bit impatient. Stabilizes with that heat.
Look at the optimization as well. Just shy of the wall. Gonna burn the heat sweep there. Stomps on him. Rest. One, not sure if he meant it. Yagami capitalizes on the hesitation with the hell sweep. It's gonna be 1 hit for him. And the jab gets it across the line. Yagami under pressure.